With that being said, you guys, from an individual with first year experience in network marketing, she's never done it before, to now a guy who's made a ton of money in this industry, you guys. Okay, an individual that I highly admire. Have you ever, what other industry can you get involved, make money with people, and build relationships with them? And you can call them your big brothers and big sisters. Do you do that at your job?
No.
Do you like your coworkers, Corona? This your last year working, but I'm just saying. You don't go back and just check on them every now and then.
Unless they were doing Wake Up Now.
Unless they were doing Wake Up Now, right? Okay? No, you ain't gonna do that. Alright, but here's an individual, you guys, who does the webinars, and he's a great leader. I learned a lot from, I love with industry. When you got networkers that join you, how many individuals got networkers that join you? And they got big egos. And they think they know it all. They like, oh, I'm in this deal. You ain't making it in this deal, so sit your butt down and listen and follow the system.
That's
Are y'all know what I'm saying?
Right.
The bottom line is this individual came to the table, guys. We've been able to empower individuals together with our experience. That's what it's all about. All right. With that being said, we taking it on to Ohio. Give it up, you guys, for the great man. This individual, a family man. He's been already a stay-at-home dad.
Oh, that's
How
right.
you stay-at-home dad? How that could be a stay-at-home dad? Give it up for Jah Kafele, y'all. Come on, round of applause.
When I joined Wake Up Now, the previous business I was in, dude said, oh man, that dude over there, man, he on the cars doing drop mics and all of that. He don't know what he doing. Daryl YG making 20-something thousand, and I don't even think my guy from the other spot making 2G. So the hell with what they say. Wake up now. Listen. Man, there's so much to bring y'all. I'm actually celebrating my 20th year. This is my 20th year of being exposed to network marketing. I was exposed to network marketing when I was 25, so now you know my age and I'm proud of it. And so it's a beautiful thing. How many of you in the audience are 30 and under? 30 and under. All right. That's what's up. Your life, if you allow it, will never be what you imagine. Never.
Amen.
I was born and raised in the inner city of Cleveland. Just like Jamal talked about, I got friends that are dead. You know, we wasn't supposed to come out. And to see where my life has evolved. And the thing that I learned, that success is a learned behavior. Success is a learned behavior. That's my motto. Success is a learned behavior. So it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters the learning that you get that will take you where you want to go. And so one of the things, before I really get in my thing, hey, Andrew, do me a favor. Grab the camera from Marva for me. Marva, come on down on the stage.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right, now Marva looks so good. Look at her. And she don't mind saying her age on the stage. Everywhere we go, they think we husband and wife. We was checking in the hotel. The lady's like, oh, y'all not together? Marva is 63. But Angela Success Jones introduced me to the business, and actually when I joined, I said, well, I'm never, you don't know this. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was like, I'm never gonna rip this here.
That's what he thought.
I literally told her, I literally said never. And in my spirit, when I said never, I said, dude, you know better. You've been around too long to be using that word. And as fate would have it, you know, a few months later, I got serious in July. I joined in April, but I got serious in July. And the reason I got serious was actually this lady right here. When somebody, Jamal talked about it, when somebody's been rolling with you and following you, and they respect you, and they're looking for you to lead them to a greater prosperity, then you have to make sure you're trying to make the best decision. So walked away from what we did, and I said, we got to go over here because this is where my people can make some money.
Come on now.
This is where my team can make some money. There isn't another network marketing company. It has all of the capacity, and those that know me know I'm a complicated numbers person. It has all of the capacity that Wake Up Now has, and it starts with the executive leadership at the top. And you have to have the trials and tribulations. You have to lose a downline of 6,000, okay, to understand when you got BS leadership, okay. So some of y'all won't understand that, but you've been blessed. Because I wish I would have found Wake Up Now when I first got started. You know, a company that's going somewhere. A company that's going to give you at least a chance to make $100,000 a month. Okay, you got that. And so it was this lady right here that really motivated me. She motivates me so much to keep me going because she had way more energy than me. So, you know, partner with people that are going to keep you going. So appreciate you so much. Now, woo!
Made a video. Got to zip my boot up.
Bro, you did it up. Bro, you did it up. The leadership is wonderful. I appreciate you. I really appreciate what you're doing. I really appreciate all y'all. You know, I'm not that old. I'm not as old as they can feel. But, you know, it is refreshing at 45 to see the youth and the younger generation really pursuing entrepreneurship, really getting that. When I was going through college and did all of that, everybody was all about trying to get their jobs, and that was supposed to be the way, and we thought that. And I got introduced to network marketing. I got degrees, master's degrees, never used them at all. Wow. Never. I got a computer science degree. My wife still looks at me every day like, you sure you don't want to come? I can help you get a job. So, you know, I want to touch on a little bit different direction because one of my team members just had experience and I had said this. The only person that cares about your success is you. Literally the only you and God. God, Jehovah, wherever, however you want to do it. The only person that cares about your success. I've been married, I've been with the same woman for 20 years. Okay, so she was there when I got started, and I'm telling you, the only person that cares about your success is you. And you have to decide how you're going to be about the business of achieving that success when the challenges and tribulations, trials and tribulations come at you that are going to be right in your household. How are you going to stand firm in your household? You know, everybody can get up here and tell you about marketing and all that, but your gut is going to be challenged for the success you want. Some of you ain't been there yet, so you're getting the message now. It's going to be your spouse, your partner, your family. Some challenge is going to ask you, do you really want what Girl YG has? Do you really want to be global executive?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo. Yes.
You can say that now. We sitting up in the building. We sitting up in the building, but if you in drowning water, you're going to have to really answer that. And so it's going to be God, or whatever your spiritual problem. I'm going to speak from God, okay? Because I've been in that situation. I had it all, man. I came out of college. I wanted to be president of IBM. I wanted the BMW. I ended up with my own real estate company. And then I got to BMW, and my life went like this. As soon as I hit the moment that I thought was my greatest moment, my wife went like this. 30 houses, living in 3,000 square feet. I went from losing 30 houses to living in a townhome. I went to my wife, who had supported me. Not she supported me, but she still didn't really believe. She really still didn't really believe. Really questioning me. And I was in that trial and tribulation because you're going to have some of y'all in the trial right now. Amen. Some of y'all in the trial right now. And I had to make a decision. Be an entrepreneur or go get a job. I said to my wife, we struggling. We in pain. We was in a house, man, the plants were dying, so I know we were down. I know we were down. Really bad. Really bad. Get him out of here. I said, look, China, I said to her, I looked her right at her. I said, I can't go here. I'm going to be dying. We're going to have to struggle with me. My wife at one morning wanted to leave me. Me being who I needed to be, you can go. Because this is what God's telling me to do.
Yes.
Because of that conviction, I'm still with my wife. I have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful daughter. But because of that conviction, because I stood by what I felt that God was directing me to do. And that challenge is going to come upon you at some point in your life. You'll be successful. Whether it's your wake up now, whatever it is, whatever your greatness that is in you that's supposed to be, must be challenged in order for it to be manifest. It must be challenged at its hardest core for it to be manifest. And if you don't accept the challenge, then I want you to pick your breadcrumbs, because that's what you get.
Say it.
You get breadcrumbs when you don't accept and then conquer the challenge. So when I do a lot of presenting, and there's a lot of older people in the audience, and so for the older people in the audience, maybe 35 or above, you kind of get settled in your ways. And what happens is you start going about life, and maybe you get a few opportunities, so now you start believing maybe that don't work, and there are YGs and them, they was lucky, and all of that. So you start believing, and then life starts coming at you. You got children, you got those issues, you got spouse issues. You start out when you was 25, I'm gonna get the whole load. Stop at you, YG, I'm going global. I'm going global. I'm getting the whole load. And all of a sudden, little girl starts crying. Start making demands on you. You say, what? You say, Rashid, maybe I can get half the load. Maybe I'll just go for half the load. That'll work for me, right? Then life starts throwing you some more blows. People pass. You got challenges. People don't believe in you. And you start saying, Tyrone, you know what, man, I'll just go for a slice. Just give me a slice of it. When I was sitting in the basement, my office was in the basement of a townhome, had nothing, brother. Staring at crumbs, fighting depression. I ain't taking no damn crumbs.
That's right.
4 years ago, Isaiah 63 was my verse. Isaiah 63. My own right arm, it upheld. God upheld. And when I was fighting that depression, when you're fighting that challenge, you know what the words that were for me, and maybe they'll work for you. I said, God will deliver.
That's right.
God will deliver. That's how I walked through it.
Yeah.
God will deliver.
Yeah.
And sure enough, He did. I left that situation. And because of the power of network marketing that they say don't work, I paid off $23,000 in debt in less than 2 years.
Amen.
Network marketing don't work. See, I made a decision to change my career going on 40 that I wanted to be successful in network marketing. That was it. That was my next move. Paid off $23,000 in debt. A year ago, I have 2 daughters. They'll be 17 and 14 this year. But a year ago, took them 5 figures. I spent $12,000 to take my family because of network marketing on a Hawaiian vacation. Flew from Ohio. My family still talks about it today, but network marketing don't work. So I got the rewards after I paid the price.
That's right.
Pay the price. Now, so you're going to have to pay your price, and when you pay your price, you can become greatness, because greatness is within inside of you. Without a doubt, you can have it. Now, the next move is, how do you manifest greatness in others? Leadership. You can be a super recruiter like Lou. You can be a great motivator, presenter like Durham. But if you're going to have success in network marketing, success that you can't imagine, when you start to build your organization, you move at some point, China, from being the recruiter to the manager. And managers must be able to manifest success out of their people. I think LA posted, I think you had a post the other day said something, I think I was born, or I like this educating people, something like that you said. Because you're moving into leadership. And then in the beginning you I just want to get this money, I'm trying to make some money. I'm going to put 6 people in, I'm going to put 12 people in. But then those people saying to you, I want to be you. That's why Joe YG put the mentorship suite together. They said, I want to be you. I want to be, how do I get that greatness? So you got to be working on your leadership. Some of you aren't going to the next level because your leadership sucks. Woo. It sucks. You can't lead nobody. You might be and you think because you're a great recruiter, you're a leader. I can recruit 7 people. Because that's really all I need. And if I can manifest leadership out of them, I can rank up just as much as anybody else. That's true. So it's not necessarily about how many people you recruit. Your leadership, make yourself. If you leave here and you get, there's so many nuggets that are going to be dropped, but understand that you must become a great leader. You must, and to be a great leader, you got to know what you want. When we get approached every day, doing this, doing me, this was great, that was great. Where we going with this business? Oh, you want me to join that? Where we going with it? Where you going with it? You don't know. You just trying to make some money. You make some money, shaking your booty.
Hey.
You just trying to make some money. Where you going? Somebody asked me where I'm going. I figured out 4 years ago. I've been looking for Wake Up Now for 4 years.
Me too.
4 years. Trial and error. I wanted a young company that had the potential to make me $100,000. Whether I got there or not, that potential had to be on the table.
Yeah, right.
I needed a company with some money. Because you can't run a serious network marketing company by buying a hosting account and throwing up a website. That's not a network marketing company. That's not what made Amway. That's not what made Avon. That's not what made Mary Kay. These are the top 5 companies. And I needed leadership. That was the last piece that I didn't get. I needed the leadership at the top. They knew what the hell they were doing.
That's right.
The hell they were doing. And so we have that here, ladies and gentlemen. So now all you got to do is manifest, because these guys got millions invested. They got, see, this is Hollywood. I went to the convention, and see, I've been around long enough. I went to the convention and I watched our CEO, Kirby Cochran. I literally watched and listened between the lines. Here's what I heard. Kirby Cochran said, they were trying to take over Wake Up Now. There was some group trying to take over Wake Up Now, and so I took a walk in the forest. That's what he said. I took a walk in the forest. I came back to my wife. I said, I think I know what I need to do. I need to become CEO of Wake Up Now. Now that's how he presented the story. Now this is how I heard the story. Take a walk in the forest. In the forest, I ran into God. And in talking to God, he explained to me what I need to do. So I come back and I explain to my wife, this is what we're going to do. And this is what we have.
Amen.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Kirby Cochran don't need to be here. I mean, honestly, who wants to run a network marketing company? I mean, some of y'all got some people y'all down like that. Be like, oh my God, I recruit this person. Woo, man, did you stop calling me? We got all of them. Yeah. Y'all get all of them. You know what I mean? I used to want to own a network marketing company until I found out I just want to be close. That's a lot. I don't want to worry about the secretary coming in. You know, so, but we appreciate that. We appreciate that. And so I really, for me, I can't speak for anybody else. I just really see the spirit of where this company is. They don't have to be here. I think that there's been a movement spiritually for them. You know, when you really look at network marketing, and I've been talking to some leaders and trying to get them to understand that the old way of doing network marketing is not a solution for people. I mean, people have made some good money and some great money, but it's been individual people more than the crowd.
Yeah.
More than the crowd. And in these economic times, who has time for a 2-year 3-year, 5-year plan to make some money. Because that's what the old network marketing plan is.
Yeah.
You need 100 people on average. The last company I was with 6,000 people, 85 people to make $600.
Oh my.
That's the old way. We thought that was good. That's the old way. These economic times, the reason that you have 40-something thousand plus people look at Wake Up Now is because of the power of the 600 Club. 12 people. Don't forget, you've been in network marketing? Y'all been on my webinars? Oh, y'all don't believe me? Some of y'all don't believe me? Go look at the company compensation plan. I tell them, go look, go search. But you got to tell people to ask the right question. Don't ask for the bonus money. You got to say to them, "What a minute,
Residual.
I need to know how many people does it take for me to make $500 on a monthly residual basis." And when you come and find out that number's around 100, and you find out about 100 over here is worth 2,000, you might want to wake up now. Because one thing that you all can do is, if there's one thing you all can do, it's not the 600 Club. That should be booty. That should, I mean, really seriously. Really, I mean, and I'm not downing anybody. I'm just saying you got way more potential, especially if you're here.
Come on now.
You got way more potential than 600 Club. Your leadership will take you to F4 and beyond.
Thank you.
There's nobody, anybody that comes to this company cannot have an organization of 100 people, 112, whatever it takes. It actually takes less than that. None of you. So there's no reason why. Because when you, to me, when you get the founder for you really create options in your life. $2,000, you can be working your job and all of that. $2,000 make you go in the job like real happy. real excited. You know, like, you know what, I think I'm taking a day off. Oh, but Marvin, you ain't got no sick days. What's a sick day?
Right.
I'm sick of y'all today. Wake up now, man. I really love it. So I really love it. I love what we have, where we're going. I love the youth this year and what we're going to do. So with leadership. Now the number one, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Number one success method. Number one success method. Who wants to know the number one success method? There's only about 5 of y'all want to know this.
Yeah.
3%, the number one success. I've been exposed to this and doing this for 20 years. Who wants to know the number? I can tell you how to recruit as many people as Lou recruited, if that's what you want to do. I can tell you how to rank up as fast as the fastest person that is ranked up. I can tell you how to go global executive, and I'm not a global executive because I'm that wise. If that's what you want. Like Jamal said, that's what you want. And there's a number one success method. And when you got a job and you're doing network marketing, this is even more important to you because you got to fit everything else into Wake Up Now. Consistency.
Yes. Yes.
Part A. Part A and B. Consistency. And some of you need to get a calendar so you can be consistent.
Yes.
You winging it. It don't work today. I'm going to plan on calling somebody. The child bumps their head, you got to go to emergency. Inconsistent. Your consistency above and beyond. Your consistency when you have trials and tribulations is what's going to make your consistency when you're getting a bunch of no's. You spend a month getting no's and you wondering if Wake Up Now still works. And Jason says, well, we had the most people hit our website from. Did we ever have? You can Wake Up Now. Slow. The most that you've ever had. Friday. Yesterday. You think it Wake Up Now slow. So your consistency is going to carry you. So you got to be consistent. You got to figure out how to be consistent. And effective, part B, in effective marketing. Effective marketing. Rashid, recruiter for the Army. Tell me I'm wrong. How do you recruit for the Army? Consistent and effective marketing and presentation. Your marketing is not effective, your consistency is fantastic. Your marketing is not effective, and so you want to work with your leaders. You want to work to make sure your marketing message is effective in getting you results. You got to do some trial and tribulation. That's a number. I can go from leader to leader. Lou is F7 because of the level of his consistency and the effectiveness in his marketing. I said, Lou, what do? Lou said, I'd like to do the one-on-one personal presentation, and it's the way I do the presentation. But his consistency, as Jamal was talking about, was that dude's working 11 hours. Jamal said, hey, he outranking me because they want it hard. They got a different goal and objective, which is okay. But I'm just telling you, I'm not making this up. The proof is there. Consistent and effective marketing is going to carry you through. And when you see these things slacking, when you see things not going right, start to look at where your consistency is at.
Right, right.
Start to see where you slack. Start to see where you need to get back on track. What did I say, Marv? I said I told you this same thing, Angela. I said I spent the last 3 weeks, and I've been telling you the same thing, working on enhancing my marketing game. Because I know I needed to pick up the consistency in that so that I can ring up and don't die broke. That's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate y'all listening, man. I really appreciate you putting this event. And if I ever come back to Dallas again and it's not hot for any of your events, I'm not coming, man. It's got to be warm when we come to Dallas from Ohio. Hey, everybody, ring up for Jah Kafele.
Give it up for Jah, y'all. Give it up for Jah.